Hi there. I am going to share with you our unit study that we are planning on doing to go along with the Fun Schooling Pig Napped workbook that we have here. If I can get down to it. So this is the Fun Schooling notebook that prompted the idea to put together a farm unit. I was going to do it with my daughter and use primarily Charlotte's Web to go along with it. But then my son decided to stay home and he's super interested in agriculture, so I decided to take this a little bit deeper. This is already a really good guide to farming, the difference between industrial farming and family farming. I was going to tie in the Charlotte's Web, as I mentioned. So I do have here a Charlotte's Web unit study. And this is from As We Walk Along the Road. And so I've got this broken up into two sections. This is kind of the teacher section that guides us through the units. It's got book lists, narration pages, on which I'll show you, vocabulary words, and there's chapter activities. I don't know if you saw the chapter activities. They go through things like language arts, science, crafts. So it covers a variety of things. And then these are the pages that you get for the children. You've got notebooking pages, which are different character analysis. There's some research papers in here for different animals, making predictions, fact versus fiction, some creative writing. And then you get back to the narration section, and for each chapter you've got a page to do some narration and a drawing to go with the story. So those are the items that I purchased to go along with this to turn it into a full literature study, in addition to the science aspect that we're getting here. The other thing that I got to go with it, we happened to be on vacation and I encountered this, and I had already planned on watching the Charlotte's Web movie, but I found this. It is the Essential Guide to Charlotte's Web, and it is based on the movie with Dakota Fanning, which I've never seen this. I've seen the cartoon one from when I was a kid a million times, but I'm hoping to watch this with her. And so it kind of goes through the characters and some of the scenes from the movie. So it just looked like a fun addition because I knew that we were going to be adding in the movie, and so I chose to get that. I have, just because we love Usborne and we love the Shine a Light books, we've got this fun little guy here. If you've never seen the Shine a Light books, they are so cool. You'd basically read the story or read the page, and then if you're sitting in kind of a darker room, the child can shine a flashlight behind, and then something will show up through the page, if that makes sense. So you shine a light behind it and then an image appears, a secret image. So these are really fun books. They're very interactive, keeps the kids' attention. I also have As Long as There Are Mountains. This is about a young girl working on a farm. Second Grade Pig Pals, which is just a fun, short fiction story, an older one. Mercy Watson, which I only got the first one, but I figured if my daughter enjoys it, then I'll get the rest in the series, but that'll give her something fun to read through. I also got this. They do have a picture book version of it, but I got the chapter book version. This is Esther the Wonder Pig, and it's about I believe it's very similar to the Pignac story, where it was a pig that was on some sort of an industrial farm, or there was something wrong with it, perhaps, and a small family farm adopted her, and then she ended up just being such a fabulous pig, a little bit like Wilbur. So I thought it was kind of a fun tie-in, but a nonfiction story. I included the Wild Robot Escapes in here. We read about half of it at the end of last year, but I kind of want to start it over because it is also farm-based, and we didn't get around to finishing it before the year ended. So I'm thinking this would be a good opportunity to try to reread through that. Now the last thing, and I saved this for last because it's pretty detailed, is I got the Farm Anatomy book by Julia Rothman, which I love her books. If you have not seen them, they are pretty fabulous. There's a nature one, there's a food one, which I have on order right now that should be here because we are also doing some food nutrition and stuff like that. But it goes through everything you could imagine in here, from different types of shelters for the animals, harvesting hay, different vegetables and crops, separating the different animals, how to milk a cow. I mean, this is a really great book. And so this one I kind of had in mind for my son because it does go into much greater detail. And then I found this happy little friend. I found it on the homeschool freebies page. It was not free. I had to pay for it. But it is a notebook that correlates with the Farm Anatomy book. Okay, so it follows the order of the book. And then there are extra printables here that can go along with it. And then you're going to go in here and you're going to be just writing and drawing and filling in the questions that it's asking. Illustrate the 10 types of cloud formations. Illustrate 10 of the common truss styles used in barns. So this is super fabulous study for kids who are interested in farming or agriculture because it goes really deep into the topics. And so I'm super excited to use this with my little ones. I think it's going to be a fabulous overlap with the Fun Schooling Journal, especially if you've got some older kids that maybe need to be pushed just a little bit further. Because the Farm Schooling Journal is a great introduction. I think it's going to be perfect for my 10-year-old. But I like how deep this one goes for my 13-year-old. So that is just kind of a brief peek into the Farm Notebook. And that is what we have planned for our farming unit. I do also have, I found on the California agriculture page, and then I think it was Nebraska and Wyoming, they had a lot of science labs, research projects, information about farms and agriculture, all on their websites for free. So I did print a ton of those out, and I haven't had a chance to finish putting them in order and binding them, but we will be doing a lot of hands-on things associated with this as well. Everything from, I'm trying to think of some examples of what were in there. We will be doing, there's a milk math. I remember there was a milk math in there. I'm totally failing you guys. So maybe when I get it all put together, I can hop on and I can show you what all I found, because it has a lot of hands-on suggestions to go along with this unit. And I think that will add so much more to it besides just reading and notebooking. So anyway, I hope this was a good little peek in at least of what we have thus far as our literature, the notebooking aspect. And then if you have any questions, as always, let me know. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.